Hello and welcome back to the Football Terrace. Smash the like button, Man United fans. I know you don't want to get carried away, but tonight social media is popping. Reports of agreements left, right and centre for Donny van der Beek. Of course, we're still waiting for a recognised tier 1 journalist to come out and tell us that this is happening. However, a number of sources have started to talk about it and tweet about it. The story is Man United have agreed personal terms with Donny van der Beek, as have Real Madrid. Real Madrid have done that in the past. Barcelona were meant to suddenly be this new key club in for him. The Ronald Koeman connection is, of course, a massive, massive part of that. That tonight has been debunked by a gentleman whose name I'm gonna get Google to read the name out for us.
Oriol Dominic.
Oriol Dominic has come out, and I'll translate the tweet. The tweet translates into this here. One of the priorities of Ronald Koeman, Donny van der Beek, is about to sign for Man United. Gino Wijnaldum has become the big goal. That is what has come out. That is what's got social media popping. And for me, I'm so intrigued by this story because Donny van der Beek, by the way, the price is around £40 million. This isn't some exorbitant amount of money. Interestingly as well, there was a tweet retweeted a little bit after this by Fabrizio Romano that says Van der Beek is not an option anymore for Barcelona, according to a number of club sources. So Barcelona have now been pushed out the way. Real Madrid on multiple occasions have been reported to have pulled out of this deal due to not having the money. He wants to leave. United have a fantastic relationship with Ajax via, of course, our connection with Edwin van der Sar, United legend, Premier League and Champions League winner. And it is picking up. And I've just got this thing here. Here is another quote from the Mirror this evening. This has come out 30 minutes ago. Man United expected to seal a £40 million deal for Donny van der Beek, according to numerous sources in Holland. The only way United can miss out now is if their expected 11th hour counter bid from one of the Spanish big two. So United could still miss out here, according to these sources in Holland. If Real Madrid or Barcelona change their minds about Donny van der Beek, it could happen. But the player is willing to join Manchester United. I want your views and I want your opinions on this right about now. Before doing that, smash that like button. Nearly 2,000 people tuning in live right now. Donny van der Beek to Manchester United. Do you want that to happen? Where will he play for the club? How credible do you think of these rumors? You can call in via the Skype lines now. They are open. I know Ruben's already tried to call in. So has Iwazi. Lines are open now. Give us a call. We've got the first caller of the night. Iwazi, welcome to the Football Terrace. Who do you support? Where will he play for the club? How credible do you think? Iwazi, turn down your device in the background, please. How you doing, my friend?
How you doing?
I'm good, brother. Who do you support, my friend?
United fan. You know the vibes. United fan.
My guy, Man United fan in the house. What do you make of this rumor? And do you want him? How much do you want Van der Beek at Manchester United?
Yo, you don't understand. Like, I've been watching your shows for the past, after the season ended, I've been watching your shows, just just catching up with Man United news. And, I really like, as a fan base, we really need this guy, man. We really need him.
Listen, I agree with you. I could not agree with you more. Van der Beek is a super, super talent. And I'll caveat that by saying that I always say this about players that come in from the Dutch leagues. Being a man about to turn 35, I've seen some players come from Holland and make the Premier League their own, dominate it. Luis Suarez, Edwin van der Sar came via that, but he played there. I actually meant Robin van Persie came here and killed it. Ruud van Nistelrooy came here and killed it. To name a few as an example.
They all play for Man United, which helps the situation.
Well, Luis Suarez, of course, did it via Liverpool. There have been some that have killed it, by the way, in Holland, and then they've come over here. Davy Klaassen, most recently, when he joined Everton, he was flying there. Yeah, however, I'm really confident about this deal. We know everyone wants to wait for a tier 1 journalist to push this news out, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the stories don't always come through these guys. The stories don't always directly
true.
come.
That's very true.
They
No, that's
nearly
very
always
true.
do, but they don't always come from these individuals. And I'm sure they're looking and seeking the information right about now. Van der Beek is now currently trending on social media. But bro, I appreciate you coming on and having your say.
Thank you
Telling
very
us
much
what,
for having me, though.
mate.
I really hope we can get Sancho and Van der Beek. If we
Mate,
get
I
Sancho and
hope
Van der
so
Beek,
as well. I do.
I promise you right now, like the board, like literally let us down so much. You don't understand. Like it almost stresses me out of my mind. But I hope we can get Sancho and Van der Beek, and then we perfect. We're good to go.
No, I agree completely, mate. Thank you for calling in. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, my friend. We're going to have Indiana up next on the show. We're going to get Indiana on. A few people are saying other players. Yeah, Vertonghen, Eriksson, Burkamp. Yeah, loads of players have come from Holland and killed it. There are lots that have come here and haven't. I always caveat that. Indiana, welcome back to the show, my friend. Man United fan. ESPN are now reporting on this story. The Mirror, the Daily Mail, Bleacher Report. It's starting to trend massively right now. Donny van der Beek is about to sign for Manchester United. That is the story. First of all, do you believe it, my friend?
How you doing, Terry?
I'm good, bro.
Believe it. The one thing I do think, though, I said to my brother yesterday. Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
Yeah. I said to my brother yesterday. All the news went kind of quiet, and it was a bit quiet this morning as well. And I said to him, "This could be the calm before the storm. This could be the calm before the storm. We could start making signings come this week now. I think we've had enough time to sort of sit back and look what everyone else is doing and get stuff together. If United are going to start making signings, it'd be now. In terms of Van der Beek, he's better than what we have in terms of Fred and McTominay. I did see a report that was it Galatasaray are in for Fred, or they're looking at Fred.
I haven't. I think that depending on who we sign, it could lead to a player like Fred leaving, especially if the Grealish. I've said all the time, if we had a summer where we signed Van der Beek, Grealish, and Sancho, I'd be happy. And interestingly, a journalist tweeted this out earlier. It says, if Van der Beek is genuinely coming to Man United, that to me, he says that suggests that the Sancho deal has all but been agreed as well. We wouldn't have moved on to our next position without securing our prime target. Interesting days ahead. I don't necessarily think that we wouldn't have moved on, but you remember we've got Jamie Jackson on the show this week coming rather than the week that we've just gone through, and he has put out that United is still focused on that deal. One thing you've said there, Indiana, which I think is massively important, which too many people are forgetting about. United's news went quiet. Man United's transfer news went quiet for about 2 weeks where just nothing was happening. There was no noise at all. And for me, I had my little moment. Remember Tuesday? I kind of was like, oh, I think something bad could happen. And that's because all I was reading was negativity. I took 24 hours just to reflect on that, do my research, and I thought, it's mad. Remember, Man United on average, in the Premier League era under Woodward, take 27 days of a transfer window on average to sign their first player, but 64 days on average to sign their marquee signing. We're currently 35 days into this strange transfer window. However, if you take him from when Man United season ended, we're only about 2 weeks in. So we're still within our normal parameters for how long it takes us to sign players. As soon as I started researching this, my mind changed. We've added Baz 1 to the call. Baz 1, Van der Beek to Man United. Do you want him, and does he improve Manchester United?
Yeah, I mean, he's a versatile midfielder. It's the type of quality player we want to add to the team. We look at the bench, and although Fred has had his moments, not very consistent, we need a quality player that has that really is hungry and wants to come in and get to the next level. And I mean, he's had some success with Holland and also with Ajax. And I mean, it's exactly the profile of player I want to see coming into the club.
I agree. I'm anything you said there. Elite KJ back with us again, my guy. Or as somebody referred to you earlier on social media, my bitch. How you doing, bro? Bro,
Who is he, KJ? Which Avenger is he?
First of all I'm going to say is, talking about the Avengers, rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman, my Black Panther, Wakanda forever. Yeah, man. But anyway, back to the football. Just had to say that because that actually hit me quite a bit today. Not even gonna lie,
mate. I just on that for a second. I know I've done this in 2 videos. I agree. They hit me as well. I woke up this morning early to go gym and I saw the news. It hit me because, of course, he's a fantastic actor. He's been in movies which I think have changed cinema and been instrumental. And people, I love cinema. I'm a film buff, and for me, the Avengers films were amazing. What Black Panther did for Black cinema was absolutely instrumental as well. I think in elevating things to that next standard. But what really hit me was the fact that this man has made record-breaking movies. He has performed impeccably in films, and he did all this when he was battling cancer and dying. And I just think, and didn't make one sound about it, not one virtue signal, just kept his counsel, knew how privileged he was as an actor to be doing those things. And I think the whole thing was just beautiful in his handling of that. I just wanted to say that again and reiterate to anybody that didn't hear on that. We'll move on to some more positive news, if that makes sense. Van der Beek to Man United. This must be a player that gets you licking your lips, bruv.
All right, listen. I have been holding back my judgment on United's transfer window because I've been saying the window is still open. We've got until October.
Oriel
There's
Dominic.
no point of having a meltdown now if we go and do sign certain man. And if we go and sign Sancho, if we go and sign Van der Beek, if we go and sign Grealish, it's on. It's back on. The title push, the push to close that gap between first and second, is back on again. So I'm happy. And for once, if this does go through, this kind of shuts down all the haters from the fan base and from outside the fan base who say, "Oh, United can't do deals quietly. United can't get deals done quick." It shuts me up. It shuts everyone else up because they would have done a deal that was silent, and then boom, we're linked. We sign. He's an R player. So that would be good. That would just as a team, that would be just good to see my club do that for once. You know what I'm saying?
Again, another fantastic point. Simon Peach has just tweeted. Simon Peach, we know, is somebody that is very well linked at Manchester United, and he has tweeted, MUFC monitoring the Van der Beek situation. Unlike some speculation this summer, this isn't complete cloud cuckoo land. That is, again, the certain United journalists who will never come out and do what this gentleman in Holland has done, will never come out and just say United are in pole position. Tier 1 Simon Peach, though, saying that this is, do you know, I want to quote Mark Goldbridge here. Me and Mark Goldbridge have patched a few things up in the last few days. And Mark Goldbridge put this out here. He says, I so want this Van der Beek story to be true. Perfect signing for us, and all the noise looks right. He says, but United don't do things quickly and quietly, transfers like this. And he's right. All the perception is we don't do these things quickly and quietly. It's why I would love this deal to happen, like you say. He goes, needs Fabrizio or a tier 1 journalist to come out and confirm this. I want to say this, though, as well. By the way, there's nearly 3,000 people watching. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the Football Terrace. Call up via Skype.
Yo, Terry.
What?
Do you know that Twitter account called U_XI Simon?
No.
So he's known on Reddit as like a tier 1 person when it comes to United news. And
one sec. What's his name? What's his at?
It's at U_XI Simon. Goldbridge just quote tweeted him on one of his tweets.
Oh wow, he says Van der Beek, short message from my source, Van der Beek could be on, no further information at the moment. This is real. This is genuinely real. Do you know what I was going to shout out about this? I was just about to say, by the way, hit the like button and share button. Is this all kicked off because of the tweet from, and I'm going to get Google to pronounce his name again. I think it's
Oriel Dominic
or Dominique, something like this, right? Mm-hmm. He tweeted, and this just, I want to break this down because I want to be fair here to this gentleman. He is the guy that all the newspapers have been quoting. Simon Peach and this dude you just mentioned have come out and said things since. However, I just want to put this out there because I said this yesterday. I want to keep following this guy because he seems to be getting so much stuff right. This guy tweeted at 7:23 p.m. this evening. Okay. At 7:41 p.m. this evening, that Premier League in the Know account that we quoted yesterday about Sancho tweeted this. Man United have agreed personal terms with the player. He's talking about Van der Beek because he's quote tweeted a Van der Beek tweet from prior. So have Real Madrid from last year. United contacted Ajax today. Price around 40 million. Let's see if United will make their bid. That Premier League in the Know account, and I'm telling you this now, just go and do your own due diligence, literally tweeted about this before any other mainstream media journalist. And this is why I said this in the Know account's interesting, because he isn't doing these things 4 months in advance and saying, see, I told you it would happen, which anyone could do. We could all make a million predictions today. And then wait for the ones to come right and then go, told you so, and then delete the ones that didn't happen. This guy tweeted it 40 minutes before the guy that's made it trend. That's all I'm not saying this guy, I don't know how this guy has his sources. My point is he has done this about 7 or 8 times so far this summer where he's put information out, say at 6 p.m. and at 7:30, it's been confirmed or a big journalist has come out. I just feel, and I'm going to continue to do this and be very honest, I'm going to continue to just follow what this individual is saying, because don't you find that if he's guessed it and then it's broke like this and Simon Peach is talking about it, this gentleman Simon X_ guy you mentioned has done it, maybe there's something in him. What do you reckon?
Yeah, if he's just guessing, he needs to start playing the lottery.
Yeah, that's it. That's an amazing guess. I'm telling you now. And by the way, I won't tell you this now. If I had this guy's ability to guess, if he's guessing, if I had his information, I wouldn't be an in the know account. I'd be using my name. I'd be getting verified. I'd be getting famous. Trust me. If that was me, I'm that kind of person. But for me, it's so individual that the account is at ITK in the know _PL. He tweeted about this before anybody else, and it was in the same book. That's why, for me, I'm going to keep following this guy's account. I find the guy very, very interesting indeed. I really, really do. It's just an interesting one. Interesting.
Can I? I know. I remember you said you spoke to this guy. What's his reasoning for not putting his name out there? You know, if he's I can't share. Is it because he doesn't want the connection back to the sources? Is that
partly the connection back to sources, and also he did on the account not long ago have his picture and his name, and people found his personal Facebook account and started giving him abuse. Someone stole a picture because it was an open account of his nephew and posted that, calling him all types of things. So he said he doesn't want that, and I think that's down on him. And like I've said, and I know he may be listening or she may be listening. I don't really know if it's a boy or a girl. Like, they give me names and stuff, but you never quite know. My view is I'm going to take what they say as read and I'll put it out there. But my point is, I said this yesterday about the Sancho deal. Let's see what happens with it. This guy's tweeted about the Van der Beek stuff nearly an hour before the guy that made it trend and a couple of hours before the Simon Peaches of this world. I'm not saying the guy does know anything as a guarantee, but it's definitely worth looking at, no?
But
yeah,
you know what?
The one thing we do know is that Van der Beek wants to leave. He said
yes.
that. He said that I want to leave, but I'm happy if I stay here. But I do want to leave. Those were pretty much his words.
Yeah. And the thing is, yeah. Sorry, mate. Go on.
Okay. No, I was just saying he wants out. So for me, there's more credibility in it, knowing that the player wants to leave, and knowing that Man United haven't made a signing yet, and knowing that Man United need a midfielder.
If
Manchester
United does this, it's a more sensible transfer than going for Grealish, because if you think about it, we're not gonna with the coronavirus, and obviously Manchester United does have less cash on hand than they usually do. You can't just go buy a backup player for Fernandes and get also a holding midfielder, another box-to-box midfielder. Going for a guy like Van de Beek makes a lot of sense because he is a versatile midfielder. And also from a price perspective, you know what it's like going for players in the Premier League. So if the club gets this done, I think it's a very positive outlook on how they're doing business from now on, because I think it makes more sense.
I get what you're saying. It is very sensible. It is very smart business from United. But I'm saying this, Let's not be sensible, people. Let's go out there, get Van der Beek, get Grealish, get Sancho. Heck, apparently we've got links to Reguilon. Yo, let's get him too, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, exactly,
Let's
guys.
do
I've been
this,
sent
bro.
some more. I've been sent some more information. It says here, Terry, sources from Holland confirm that Mark Overmars has said the information is stemmed from Mark Overmars that Van der Beek to United is confirmed. This is going to pick up this is going to get big in the next day. This is going to fly over the next few days. This news, it really is. Ladies and gentlemen, tuning in, smash the like button right now. Let's get this video trending on Twitter, please. There's 3,000 people watching. Let's get this to 3,000 likes, please. It'd be amazing if you could do that. Or make sure you're subscribing as well. I've just retweeted the In the Know account's tweet as well, because my view is this: just follow the guy and see what he says, and you'll know whether these things come true or not. Like that's what I always say to people. By the way, I'm not doing what this guy does. I'm not claiming to know anything. I'm literally telling you what I read out there. But this if we move away from the rumors for the moment and look at Van der Beek, he just gives me so much. And what you said there about the money, boys, what you picked up on the money element is so important, because £40 million for Van der Beek, the age he's at, the quality that he's got, and the versatility that he brings to Manchester United, it's an absolute steal. And to do it almost silently, suddenly you're looking at it and you're going, that's what I want from Woodward. That is what I want. That's how I want my club to behave. Do you get what I mean?
100%.
There we go. We're going to add some more callers to the line. We'll keep these boys on. You want to phone in the Skype lines, just search Football Terrace on Skype. You can get through to us very, very easily indeed. Lines are open, as I say. A few people here saying the guy's probably trolling. Listen, the guy might be a troll. I don't know. I'm just telling you. Like I said, if he's guessing this stuff, I want the lottery numbers. Well, I didn't say that. Indiana said that. Indiana said that. Yeah, I addressed that before I realized I was plagiarizing you, bro. We've got another caller adding to the line here. I'm going to try and pronounce his name right. Actually, I'm not even going to try and pronounce the name. I'm very sorry. It's very difficult. It's got a H and an L. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, my friend. What's your name?
Maverick.
Oh, Maverick. Cool. Your name ain't Maverick on your thing, but that's cool. I'll call you Maverick. That's great, my friend.
Okay. Let me say my real name then.
Yeah. Shomla.
From South Africa, yeah.
Ah, lovely. Again, I was going to struggle with that being dyslexic, with a beautiful name. I'll call you Maverick, though, bruv. That's absolutely fine. What do you make Van der Beek to Manchester United? What you saying?
So I'm a Chelsea fan. This is quite a good deal for United. Thinking about it, it's such a sensible deal. And all my friends, which are United fans, have been crying out for something doing and achieving the things that he's achieved, over the years. And I think this deal is gonna. It came as a shock to me, and it's a great deal.
No, I agree. I agree. I think what you said there is so right. We've got some super chats here. The first one from Nick P says Oriol is he's an Ajax club insider. He runs a media company and has very close relations with Overmars and people at the club. That's massive. Like, I don't know who this guy is, but clearly he's being picked up as being credible, and he said this. And that's why the In the Know account's really a weird thing for me, because he's put this information at 40 minutes before this guy. How's he guessing that, bruv? That for me is fluke if he's guessing. And if it is, man deserves followers just for being that fluky, bruv. Like, do you get what I mean? Another comment here from Prodigy says, no way Ajax pull Van der Beek from a game if United are just monitoring him. They have accepted the offer, in my opinion. I didn't know he'd been pulled from a game. I don't know if that's been confirmed.
Yeah, he not even in the squad for a preseason match today.
Wow. Okay. Alex
Ten Hag came out and said that the reason why he's not playing is over transfer discussions.
See, and that was obviously before this news broke, right?
Yeah, this was earlier this evening.
See,
yeah, but they were linking him. They were linking him to Barcelona because of the clear out and obviously the new players coming in. That's what they started to do. The Man United in for him, like legit, if you like. Didn't come out until I heard it from you. So
yeah, so I mean that's what's interesting, as you say. This is so maybe there's a little bit that stemmed from that information coming out, but you add it together. He's out of a preseason squad. You've got, let's put the in the know account to the side for a moment because we're still looking to see how often this guy is right, and we will go through that. They pull him out of a preseason game because of transfer speculation. Somebody who runs a media company that's exceedingly close to Ajax and to Mark Overmars says he's agreed to join Manchester United. You then get the Simon Peaches of this world who are tier one United insiders, not going full hog saying it's happened, but basically saying this isn't on cloud cuckoo land, this could be real. You then get someone that's recognized in the social media forum via Reddit as being very, very credible and tier one saying that this is done, this is happening. And then you get this in the know account who has consistently got lots of things right this summer to a point where his social media following has gone from 1,000 to 22,000 in days. Boys, it's happening. It's happening. I'm sorry. It's happening. Van der Beek is a Man United player. Jeez. It's happening. Put it together. I mean, I know I'm putting two and two together. And I could be getting 37,000. But when you stack all those bits of information up, come on, this has got to be real.
If all this pans out the way we want it to in terms of Sancho, Grealish, all these different man, what did I say to a man on the stream multiple times? In end game, the Avengers were on the ropes, and who comes through with the man? Them, Jadon Sancho, aka Doctor Strange, fam. I've been telling you this.
Yeah.
I think a Van der Beek's a more important signing, and let me tell you why. Because I'm not a stats guy. I don't care about stats. I care about watching players, how they gel and they fit together. For me, we've been doing Pogba a massive, huge disservice the way we play football. Amen. And the players that are in around him. Pogba was at his best at Juve when you had a player like Pirlo next to him, like Marquinhos, Vidal, those type of players. But Pirlo really, he's such a settler. He settles the whole side. He slows the game down and gives Pogba that bit of freedom. So for me, I think it's true because of what we would get out of Pogba by signing him. If
guys,
you sit him next to Pogba, you will see the best out of Pogba.
So I've just been sent this. And I'm not going to say who sent it to me until it happens, but I've just been told also, and I don't know the person's full name. I've just got their account. Kyle and Anka, who is a verified reporter for the Athletic. I've been tweeted saying that journalist from the Athletic will be giving a Van der Beek update very soon. So if this person updates, and when I say very soon, I'm talking next 12 hours. If that person updates in that time period, I'm going to be so excited based on who has just sent me that direct message. I can't say who sent me that direct message, but this is popping off. Sky Sports now reporting on this. Alex Williams in the super chat says, has Simon Stone tweeted? No, Simon Stone hasn't tweeted as of yet. We've got Karim Sabu here. This is Sky Sports are now reporting on this news as well. You've had the Fabrizio, by the way, that said that Barca are no longer interested. They tried making that connection. This is real, man. This is real. By the way, if anybody wants to sign up and become a member of the Football Terrace, please click the join button now. You can sign up for as little as 99p. And listen, it's not even 1,000 likes on this video yet. Smash the goddamn like button. Van der Beek to Man United. We're going to add Abdul, Abdul, welcome to the show. Who do you support and what do you want to say? Abdul?
Muted.
He's muted himself. All right, bro. Listen, next time, bro, you can call in. I've added another caller. I'm not sure of the name at all because it's just load of letters and numbers, but he'll be in with us in a second. Hopefully, is he going to drop in? Trying to add another person to this, get some more perspective and opinions, but that hasn't jumped on just yet. Super chat here. Also, there's more news breaking about Jack Grealish as well. Yeah, the Mail are reporting that United are holding talks as well. Can you imagine if all of these deals come off, bro?
Wow. Listen, again, if all these deals come through, United would have done something they haven't done in a while, which is silence haters. Like, absolutely silence them. The statement they would make. Go on, bro.
What I expect is for Terry to keep the same energy. United should be title contenders as well.
And listen, I've said all along, bro, wait, I have to wait and see who we've signed. The only reason I can put Chelsea into that mold is they've pretty much signed everyone, right? It's been done. If United were to bring in Grealish, Van der Beek, and Sancho, even without reinforcing our defense, I said I'll keep the same energy around. We need to be title challenging. We need to be. We need to be on par with what Liverpool are doing and with what City. I don't want no 10-point gap by December, no 20-point gap by the end of the season. That kind of squad with that kind of power across front to back, you need to be so much better than that, in my opinion. And I think, and I will keep that energy because I'm consistent. We've added Noah to the line. Noah, what do you want to say, my friend?
Hey, Terry.
How you doing, bro?
Every day. Good videos. I love it.
Cheers, bro.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
I really want Van de Beek. I'm a United fan, but I'm honestly super skeptical of it all. We all know that United doesn't do transfers quickly. They don't do them quietly. And I don't think Real Madrid has spent much money this transfer window. So I'm honestly worried that Real Madrid are going to get them and not United.
I think they need to
And
sell.
considering that Koeman has started coaching Barcelona, I feel like Koeman's in for him. I know they said they're not, but I feel like that's just a ruse to say, oh, we're not in for him, but no, we're going to get him silently. Barcelona do that often.
Yeah.
Bro, somebody...
Bro, I understand.
Sorry, who's outside in the wind?
What's being said?
I'm not sure who was that.
That was not bad.
Yeah, sorry. Go on, Elite. What were you going to say, bro?
I said no. I understand the worry, and I understand the concern because United have done this multiple times where you get linked to a player heavily, and then it just dies. It just dies. Like it seems like this with Sancho this season. It happened with Bruno Fernandes last summer with all these links, and then it just never happened until January. So I understand your concern, but I feel like United are trying to correct things. Like ever since they backed Oli in January, I think United are genuinely trying to correct the way that they operate as a club, the way that they're perceived by the fans, the way that they're perceived in the media and by world football.
Yeah.
That they actually are going to be doing the correct things now. And if this transfer window comes off, that's when I'll be like, yo, the club are definitely moving in the right direction. I'll back the club. I'll always be upset that the signings ain't coming in as quick as I want them to, because obviously I'm a fan. I'm spoiled like that. But in terms of like saying the club is useless, saying I won't be doing that no more, because I'm like, yo, I can see a direction, I can see a path of where they're going in. So I know you hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. And I hope we just continue to move forward, bro. Like, honestly.
Sorry, guys. I mean, just before you respond to that, I've got a few super chats I've got to do here. Ben says Grealish won't sign if we get Van der Beek. And do you know what, Ben? That could happen. I would love to see us get all three. I'm just, again, that's me as a fan sort of talking in that regard. Alex with a super chat says Doherty was reported earlier. Is Delo leaving. He could be. Delo could be out of Man United. I don't think there's a doubt. Oh, someone just messaged saying Fabrizio. Is Fabrizio tweeted? I don't know if he has. Oh. No, not as far as I'm aware. Someone just wrote Fabrizio. Maybe it hasn't updated for me yet. Also, shout out to 2 new members. First of all, Paul for becoming a gold member. Thank you, Paul. And also to NJG for becoming official members of the Football Terrace. Thank you. You can do that just with a very quick click of your button on join. From 99p, you can become a member of the Football Terrace. I'll share a link in a few moments. Sorry, was that Baz that was going to say something, bro?
Yeah, what I was going to add is that I think that dealing like Ajax is not like a ball busting club. I mean, they're pretty straightforward. They don't over ask for their players, so I feel like it is an easier deal to get done. Now, another thing to go on what KJ was saying is that I love how we're just not going for obvious transfers. If we get this one done, it's always like the best player in that position, the Premier League, and we overpay to get those players. The next thing I want to see this club do is really trust their European scouting system and maybe like you get and you spend more money, you find that like diamond in the rough for the defense, and then maybe someone that not everyone's talking about because you trust your scouting system. I want to see that happen now.
Oh
yeah, Fabs.
It's Fabs. It's Fabalicious. Fabalicious is tweeting. He's tweeting. Let me read this out. Guys. Let me read. Just calm. Calm down. Calm down.
Relax, Terry. Jeez,
Calm.
man.
Calm. Right. Fab's here. Fab has said, Man United are in contact with Donny van der Beek's agents by weeks. This has been scouted by many months. He's considered to be an opportunity, but Ajax will still waiting to receive an official bid. Barcelona denying any contact with him. That marries up. That marries up very much with what's being said. Do you know what? I don't want to say it. That marries up with what In the Know said. They're waiting for a bid.
And you know what makes it even better as well? Simon Stone has also just tweeted. And you know what Simon Stone does? He always does this. He always downplays the gas. He always downplays the gas. And he's saying, United are monitoring Van der Beek's situation, have watched him and evidently interested. And he's talking about Maybury afterwards. But yeah, like he always downplays the transfers we end up getting. So it's the Simon Stone omen, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, man, a lot of people are saying relax, right? This is real, man. And do you know what's interesting? This is why I know Rivals are shook right now about this. When these same journalists said 2 weeks ago the deal for Sancho hasn't even started, isn't even over, United are walking away, they were like, see, the elites have said you're not getting him. Now the elites are saying that we're monitoring someone, this is really going on, this could be happening. They're like, how can we play this down? That's why I keep the same energy. Thank you to Calvin Smith, Ray S, and Jonathan for becoming members of the Football Terrace. As I said before, very easy to sign up. From just 99 pence, you can become a member of the Football Terrace. I've just shared the link again. Fab. Listen, man, they're all tweeting about this. Everybody's tweeting about this. I'm being quote tweeted in this. This is mad. We're trending right now on Twitter as well, so on YouTube. Please hit that like and share button. We're only on 1,100 likes. How's that possible? There's 3,700 people tuning in. All hit the like button. Let's get this video trending #1. Let's get this video out there. I want your views. I want your opinions. And do you know what's mad? I'm going to keep saying it. There's nothing that Fabrizio has said there. If you go through the trail, I've retweeted In the Know's tweets about Van der Beek, and there's a trail to it. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same. I'm sorry, it's true. It's really, really true.
Terry, is the In the Know account secretly Fabs?
Can you imagine? Wouldn't you love Fabs to come out and say, yeah, all along it's just me. I've just been trying to see whether I always had this view, right? So I said this to people before. By the way, we had Christopher Patrick to the line. Hello, sir. You know, like you get like a really average singer, like a Peter Andre. No one likes his music. I always wonder if you got an if Adele wrote a song and Peter Andre wrote a song, and they sung each other's songs publicly, I bet you. Not only I know that people could still rip into the vocal tone of Peter Andre, but I bet critics would rip into the lyrics and the melody and say that it was a poorly thought out song, bad choice of words, as an example, right? And then Adele's song, they would say, listen to how beautiful it all was. I would love two artists like that to do that to the critics, to say, you judge Peter Andre's music based, I don't think it's very good, by the way, but you would always judge it poorly because of what you think of him, as opposed to Adele's, where you're always probably going to think it's better than it really is because of who she is. I always feel the same. I'd love a journalist to do that, put the same information out for an account that doesn't look like it should be trusted, and just to see what the reaction to it was. I'd love to do an experiment like that. I really would. Christopher's joined us. Christopher, what do you want to say, bro?
I'm very ecstatic to hear about Van der Beek, to be quite honest. I hope it's as legit as it seems to be, and I hope we do bring him into the midfield.
Oh, mate, it'd be great. Where do you think he'll fit in your opinion? What kind of player do you think he is, and how do you think he'll improve Manchester United?
It depends on the formation. If we stick with the 4-2-3-1, I see him playing next to Pogba. Obviously, Bruno up front. And if we do go back to the 4-3-3, I could see either him or Pogba holding the midfield and the other two playing kind of as back box to box, or even fluctuating between them, taking it in turns, one hold, two go forward. There's various options, depending on which way they go, really.
No, I get that, and he can play in that holding role. He can play deeper. He can play in the attacking elements. And just imagine this. Think of the upgrade here: Pereira to Van der Beek.
I mean, I had hopes for Pereira at one time. Especially when he went out to Valencia, and he did really well. But But obviously, that it didn't happen.
Oh, the
so.
second Fabs tweet.
Oh, yes. Van der Beek would
Yeah.
love to join the Premier League and he's waiting for an official bid after clubs have been in contact with his agents in the last few weeks. And do you know what, though? This feed, I do like saying this because that in the know account, if you go back through his thread, he basically, someone messaged him a day or two ago asking about Van der Beek and his tweet was somewhere along the lines of clubs been in contact for like things have been going on for a while. There'll be an update very, very soon. This guy is either in the know or he is psychic. Either way, this guy's got to be in your life because you can't guess with that much accuracy. You can't. Not on everything else. Like he guessed the signing that Leeds United were going to make the other day. It's come true. I don't see how he can just guess it out of nowhere. But anyway, sorry, go on, mate. Continue. Sorry, bro.
With the amount of players that Chelsea have signed, and fair play to them, they've got to bet all those players in, despite how good they are. If we're focusing more on a quality player rather than lots of players, hopefully it'll give us the opportunity at the start of the season to push on and head to, try and catch City and Liverpool, and hopefully even not necessarily this season coming, but the season after for a championship fight rather than trying to get top 4.
No, I agree. I agree. And I think if we can pull these kind of signings off, that's exactly what it does for us. Van der Beek's an interesting one. If he comes in, though, we need to we definitely need to create. What did we already create an Avenger name for him, or we got to do that?
No. He wasn't in my thoughts when I made that, but that easily can be rectified.
That can be rectified. That can be rectified. Yeah, as you say, that can be rectified. He'll be one of them ones.
KJ, come on.
On the spot. Yeah, normally I have to think about this. On the spot.
Do you know what you've got to do? If this signing comes out the way it's done, where it's been under cloak and dagger, go back and review the franchise. And for someone that kind of came,
man would have to be Gamora then. Man would have to be Gamora. She's an absolute assassin coming out in the shadows, killing man, fam. I'm telling you.
Well, there you go. See, that's the kind of thing. So that's how I think we connect the story. By the way, DJ, thank you for becoming a gold member. Ahmed for becoming a basic member of the channel. That means a great deal to us. Seymour Turner Jr. for becoming a basic member as well. Thank you very, very much. We have another super chat. Channel is blowing up tonight.
War Machine. Nah, he's War Machine.
War Machine. War Machine's good. I like that.
Nah, he's War Machine. He has to be, bro.
I like that. He says here, the Donny's here. We have another Godfather. That's true. Monstar, welcome to the stream, my bro. Man United. This seems very plausible, very real, very credible now that Man United are close to signing Donny van der Beek. Would you agree it's a very good signing for Man United?
That's a very, very good signing. I think that's a great sign, and I think it will happen. I'm happy for Man United, isn't it? I don't know. I'm getting a bit of playback. I don't know who that is, but yeah, I think that's a great signing for them. If they get him, amazing. I think they will get him because it doesn't look like Barcelona or Real Madrid, who were in for him, are going to sign any players. So it seems like, yeah, I believe Man United will get him. I also believe Man United will still get Sancho, probably a last ditch transfer. Do you know what I mean? I think that's going to be the case for them. But I am happy for Man United. I want my rivals to be as strong as they can. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? You're right.
I'm hoping United already have the Sancho deal locked and ready, and that's why they pulled on the Van der Beek, because they're just waiting on the Sancho for the right time, the 7th of September, and they're going to pull on it and say, yeah, Sancho is ours.
See, what we were told yesterday is that it's not so much to do with the 7th for a marketing ploy. It's more to do with Dortmund now finding a replacement. But there's almost been a sort of, if you bid that, we would again through the intermediaries. If Man United have been told if they bid X, they will get the player. Dortmund are now looking for a replacement, and sometimes teams want to do deals like that. Look at the stuff with on Monday last week. We thought we were hours away from Kai Havertz being announced. It's protruded for a week because Leverkusen have delayed things for whatever reason, to try and get a bit more money. Maybe they're trying to secure their replacement, whatever it may be. I'm not too au fait with it, but these things go on. But can you imagine if over the course of next week both those players are announced? Like, oh my God! But what Van der Beek signing would do, it would slow people down. It would just calm United fans down. And on Monstar's point about rivals being as strong as possible, I agree with that. If you beat, what you don't want to be is a team, you don't want to win a league as a team And it's sort of, oh, yeah, but you were the best of a bad bunch. You want to win it where everyone's going, you know what? Like when Man United and Chelsea were winning titles between '04 and like 2011, that little period there, not only I think was the best in Premier League history. That's when we were dominating Europe and obviously like going toe to toe every single year in the Premier League. And if you won the league in that era, you were a
And
top
with
class
Arsenal
team.
before.
Sorry?
And with Arsenal before.
With the Invincibles, isn't it?
Yeah. I suppose, you could throw Arsenal in that point there. So if you go from sort of like 2004 through to 2011, England, that was the Premier League's strongest ever era, both domestically and international, and sort of on a European international basis. And I think that's what you want. You want your team to, or I certainly do. I want my team to go out there and beat. Like, this is why I'm a little bit gassed if we can come back. Imagine beating this Liverpool and City team that have been saying they're the best two teams in Premier League history. If you knock them off the perch now, you've got a really good shout to say, well, we're this now. And that's why I kind of refrain from people from doing that. But we're adding one more caller to the stream before we enter. This is a guy, he calls himself Hot Guy. Hot Guy _30. I mean, that's an interesting name. Hot Guy, you there? Hello?
I can see his face.
Hello, Hot Guy. What are you saying?
What the fuck?
That's rubbish. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. Come on. If you're going to troll, at least be a little bit better than that. But there we go. Listen, boys, I appreciate you all coming on and having your say. I am now going to go.
I think he's trying to troll, Telly. I think he's genuinely trying to.
He's putting on his speaker. His mic.
Terry, let me just say, we've had the calm before the storm, and this Van der Beek news means it's just starting to get cloudy. You wait until the thunder and lightning comes in. It's going to be incredible.
It's going to be off.
So is that Thor's hammer banging? Through people.
It is, but it's Stormbreaker, bruv. Stormbreaker's on the way. Man United, it sounds like they're very, very close. And I know it says no official bid according to Fabrizio. This is what people have got. It's semantics here. The official bid isn't important. And this is what I think we've done in this situation. And this is what I think we've done with the Sancho situation. Is a case of you're talking via intermediaries, and United will pick up the phone. They know Van der Sar personally. It'll be, if we bid 40 mil, you'll accept it, right? Yeah, 110%. Cool. We don't need to worry about Ajax. What you then move on to is you move on to the player. Can we get him? Yeah, he's happy. He'd love to join the Prem. He's going to come in. Okay, whatever we need to do to get our ducks in a row. I don't know. I don't work in the industry. We do. We get everything agreed with the player, and then you then you do the official bid, however that's sort of done. You don't need this sort of notion that people have, you have to submit a bid. Don't work like that. You do realize that all these CEOs at clubs, and they'll know each other. It's like picking a phone up, although it might talk through an intermediary, whatever it may be, like Dortmund and Man United doing if they don't have a relationship. But the official bids, they're not. Do you know what I mean? Like people just think people think it's FIFA. It's not FIFA.
The goat in the chat demands you to stay live. Mr.
Quickly, I would say though that it's not really news that Van der Beek he's wanted to leave, and he had an agreement with Ajax that he wants to leave. So I'm guessing if a Man United, Barcelona, or Real Madrid, either of them want to come in for him, he will definitely go. And right now, that looks like Man United's going to be the team. So I won't be surprised if he goes there.
Yeah, I agree.
How good is the Premier League going to be this season?
The transfer window that they were asking for like 30 mil, which is honestly quite cheap.
No, I hear that, bro. Sorry, Baz, you were gonna say something, bro.
Like, imagine this year, like Manchester United gets this done. We get Sancho. Look at who Chelsea's added. Let's say Messi goes to Man City. Thiago to Liverpool. I mean, how good is this league going to be? It's going to be the best league in the world this season, potentially.
And it already is. I mean, it just like from a viewing point of view, it already is. I mean, we did a match review show tonight for a Community Shield game that had over 2,000 live concurrent viewers. And that's my little channel. Like, the Premier League is big. The Premier League is bold. You don't see YouTube channels for multiple clubs in other leagues in other countries flying. And that's because the fan base. Like, more people globally watch what we're doing than watch anybody else. Gareth, thank you for becoming a member, mate. I really do agree appreciate it. Sorry, Fabrizio has tweeted again. He responded to somebody's tweet when somebody said, you know, what's the relationship like basically between Man United and Ajax? And he says relationship is so good, but nothing has been agreed yet. Which by the way, I mean, marries up with everything the In the Know account said. I mean, it's just it's yeah. There we go. But we'll take these things as and when we see them, and we'll wait for more updates. But this deal looks like it's going to happen. Maybe Man United are now joining the party. We did tell everybody to stay relaxed. We did tell everybody to just keep their cool as a general rule. This news is broke. You know, it's just by chance. On my daughter's birthday. I'm glad it broke in the evening once the kids have all gone to bed. She ate so many sweets today that I had to brush her teeth twice. Seriously, it was like twice. Like so much stuff she ate today. It's crazy. But listen, everyone who's tuned in, thank you so much for doing that. Hit that like and share button. Gentlemen, it's always a pleasure speaking to you all. And we'll be back live at some point again tomorrow. Take care, all. Thank you. Take care. Goodbye. God bless you all soon. Peace. Everyone who's tuned in, thank you. And we'll see you in a bit.